νομίζω κάνει φοβερή δουλειά στην Ομόνια.
And we called taxi, and with Kilian, I opened the door behind, I put him in the taxi, and I closed the door, and I want to go inside, and Kilian go out.
You're gonna get someone messaging you afterwards saying, "Why did you mention me?"
Hey, fuck them.
She say, I cry because you are here today.
Πάμε να κάνουμε φτιάχνω αμπρεγά από μέσα.
Edo, welcome to another edition of No Choftes podcast. Jesus Christ, do you know what? This is the first pre-game show I've ever done. Ever. I've never done pre-game shows, never done anything like this before. Obviously, there's another 15 minutes until kickoff, and I watched the Primetel footage, yeah? And let's be honest, Primetel's pre-game footage, it's like dry humping, isn't it? It is. I mean, it's all right. It's all right, but it's not what you want, is it? Let's get it right. So I thought, let me do my own pre-game show, and I was trying to get CAFU on. He said he'd do it. Unfortunately, he's having tech problems, and these are worse tech problems than Roy has had, worse than Chris has had. Hey, worse tech problems than I've ever fucking had. So you'll hear a few expletives / deleteds during this pod. But I've got a few people watching live, and Stefanos here. Stefanos, do you want to jump on? I don't mind. You could be my special guest again, man, because, you know, you're part of the family there. Primetel's pre-game is dead. Listen, you put it in a nice way. You put it in a nice way. I don't give a shit. You know how I feel about certain outlets. I haven't got a problem with Primetel. Don't get me wrong. Primetel are cool, but they can ramp up their coverage. Let's be real. Let's be honest here. But yeah, we've got OLYMPIAKOS today, and I wanted to get CAFU on. This is me having to improvise now. You know, I had it all mapped out in my head. CAFU's going to come on. We're going to talk about the game. We're going to talk about Omonia season. We're going to talk about Lennon. We're going to talk about the Gadastasi that happened the other day between Anorthosi and Abuel, which I still find bloody hilarious. But all of that has gone. All of that's gone. So now I'm going to have to blag it for another half an hour. How the fuck am I going to talk for half an hour? You know me, I can talk about anything. But yeah, listen, I don't even know the fucking team lineup. Has anyone seen the team lineup? Because I'm looking at Omonia's Instagram and that still ain't fucking come up. So fuck me. I haven't got yeah, let's get you on there, Stefano. Come on, man. Yeah, here's your link. Come on, young man. Jump on, and maybe CAFU will get the chance to come on. I don't know what's going on, to be fair there, but it is what it is. So I haven't seen the lineup. Omonia's Instagram hasn't refreshed. Oh, here we go. The lineup's right here. Look at that. Fabi in goal. Kiko left back. Lang, Eustace. Okay. Looks like Kiko's going to be right back then. Panayodu left back. Mix, Humbo in the middle. Eric, Ernest, and Foddy behind Tim. All right, okay. Okay, that's not a bad lineup. It's not a bad lineup. Edo, see? Literally now, see, I've been hitting that refresh button. Is it even F5? I've got a Mac. I don't even know what the fuck you press for Mac, to be honest. Just keep clicking refresh. So, yeah. So what do you make of that team then? It's not bad in all fairness. You can tell there's a few changes based on last week against Bayek. I say last week, the weekend. But we've got AL next in the cup. And that's a must-win game. But I'm surprised to see a few of these players starting, to be fair. Foddy especially, unless he's going to get 45 minutes. I don't know. Bola negras menos!
Wait, it's too much light. 1 sec.
Where are you now?
I'm outside the house.
So look at this. Look at you. You brain, man. Like, you can just sit outside and do your podcast because the weather's so nice. What?
Bro, there's too much noise inside.
Too much noise inside? Why? You've got a house full of Omoniades, yeah?
Yeah.
Or you got a prime tail turned up to 100.
Just 1 sec. Oh,
Fine. That's okay. I don't mind. You can have all your conversations you want. Oh, who's this guy?
that's my brother.
That look he gave me, I thought he was going to murder me or something. Is he a serial killer?
No.
Has he got more hair than you?
No, I've got more hair.
Oh, you got more hair. Is he older or younger?
No, he's older.
He's older. Does he
He's
beat
28.
you up?
No,
Does he
no.
beat you up?
No.
Come on, does he beat you up? I haven't got any siblings, so I don't need to worry about that. Thank fuck I ain't got any siblings, because I'd fall out.
Nah, he
I
does.
fall out with most of my family and most of my cunts. But yeah, sorry.
Nobody does in this house.
No? Okay. All right. Yeah, peaceful. Namaste.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Have you seen the lineup then?
No, I haven't. What's the line?
Okay, so Fabi, Kiko right back, I'm guessing. Lang and Euster, centre backs. Pana left back. But then again, if Lang played right back, didn't he? Second half last week
Against Bayern.
his bike, yeah.
Yeah, because
So
Hugo.
yeah, so possibly Lang's going to go right back today. Kiko left back, Euster and Pana in the middle. Anyway, Mix and Humber, most likely to be the two in midfield. Then you got Eric, Asante, Foddy, and Tim. 4-2-3-1 again.
Yeah. Bro, 1 sec. I've heard that Mix is gonna leave. Is that true?
You asking me?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I heard.
But hey, listen, a lot of these players are gonna leave. Let's be real, yeah. Because
he has 1 year left. That's why I'm asking.
What is he? Did he sign for 2 years or 1?
1.5, I think, something like that, or
Because
half.
He joined last summer, yeah. He joined last summer. I thought it was only for 1 year.
Yeah.
I thought it was only for 1 year.
Yeah.
But even if he leaves, so what? There, so what? I mean, let's be honest. Would we be missing out on a lot? Let's get it right. Would we miss him as much as we miss Gusu?
Nah. No way.
Would we miss him as much as we miss Yordi?
No.
Let's get it right. Would we miss him as much as Humber or Bash or even Victor?
I wouldn't say he's the worst midfielder, but he's quite reliable. I'm not gonna lie. But no, we won't miss him.
He's reliable, but he's not someone that we desperately need. Throughout this season, when we've had injuries to certain players, we said, shit, we're gonna miss him. It's gonna be a problem with him being injured. But with Mix, it's like, okay, Mix ain't started.
We've got Humble. We've got Bashi.
Now, what has Mix brought to the table? And this isn't a disrespect on him. I'm just saying, what has he brought to the table?
I like him, to be fair. He's a very good player.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
Yeah.
He's a good player there. But to be honest, you need more than good to win the league. Yeah, you
100.
need more than good to win the league. Omonoia is that kind of player.
No. We need the Gary instead of.
I meto Dogari, man. I said Dogari with the post. Well, yeah, I might as well call Mix the Dogari because he's hit the Dogari more times. He's hit the back of the net.
More than 10 times.
Yeah, more than 10. The Dogari. Yeah, you go. Well, yeah. So let's say if Mix. Okay, let's say Mix does leave. Right? Are we talking about him joining another club in Cyprus or him going back to Norway or America?
I've heard in the USA, MLS.
Whatever.
Yeah. Maybe he'll join Johnny's or something.
Or Kansas, maybe. So yeah, what were you saying up front? You said.
Yeah. What about up front? Who are they? Is
just Tim.
Tim.
Yeah, Tim.
And okay, cool.
Tim's up front. So.
What's your opinion about him?
I'm still 50-50 on him there. And the reason being is his first few games, I didn't see anything to think, he's going to be a goal machine.
No.
But when you look at the rest of the team and you look at how Berg's tenure went from up there to down there, it's normal that a player, and let's get it right, he hadn't played for months. Because the Turks weren't playing him. There's a wage dispute and they decided not to play him. But under Lennon, he seems to be playing on the defender's shoulder. He seems to be more positive. He's not dropping deep as much. He's not pulling into wide areas as much.
As much
He's
as
more focused
Chabo
on being in the box.
Yeah.
So, but listen, this isn't me being biased because he's a mate, but I'd take Shepa any day. Any day.
Yeah.
Any day. He seems to have more about it, but then again, it's not fair on Tim because he's only been here a few months.
Yeah, he hasn't hasn't had any preseason or anything like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Jamin Sekhnaz, when Shepa joined, we were in a much more what's the word?
Better position.
Positive. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So we were riding a crest of a wave at the time. So our momentum was there. The results were good. When Tim came, it was like, we need you to score goals to get us out of this fucking mess. Whereas it was with Shepa, you need to score us goals to win the title. There's a difference. There's a big difference.
Massive.
You know? So, listen, I think he's a good player. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure if he's got a future.
Yeah.
But listen, any player that joins us, I want him to do well. So I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I trust the manager. I don't know what he's going to do.
Hope we see an improvement in the style of. Yeah, listen, I think we've already seen a difference.
Massive.
I think we've already seen an improvement.
Yeah. Remember the review you've done against Sahel? That one, 1-1, the 1-1, in the league.
The league, yeah. When Zaharil scored.
Yeah, that's where I saw a lot of positives. You know what? Other thing I saw that you haven't really mentioned in the podcast, it was that on the corners. You saw how we're not in our positions in the goal, how it was with Berg. We're getting to the faces. Right now we're a bit more organized. Let's say against Abour, where we lost the ball and then they go on the counter. We didn't have anyone to track back because everyone was in Abour's goal. So right now, I think we're going to look a lot more organized in terms of that in the counter. I think when it comes to
when you have so many. When you have so many players in the 6-yard box from a set piece, well, I say set piece from a corner because if you got a free kick from out wide, you very rarely have that many players in the 6-yard box. But when you have a corner and you've got so many men in the 6-yard box, you can cause so much chaos for yourself or for the other team. It's a 50-50 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because when you're overcommitting players and you get hit on the counter attack, like we have done so many times this season, you get punished. But as we've seen when the balls ended up in the back of the net, how much chaos a decent set piece, the right ball in the box can cause. Jan scored from headers, various players have scored from headers, but the deliveries haven't been good enough. No. And the movement in the 6-yard box hasn't been good. And don't forget, a lot of teams in Cyprus, they don't go man for man. They go zonal. So really, it should be easier to get your head on the ball if it ain't man for man, because when it's zonal marking, each player is marking a specific area of the box. Whereas if it's man for man, they're following the man.
Yeah.
But okay, look at Jan's goal against Isle at the beginning of the season. Yeah, Jordi's corner, perfect. Jan's header, back of the net. Like we said in the review of that game, no Isle player moved for the ball.
No one. It was on his own, completely on his own.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you've got someone that can deliver set pieces properly, you're going to cause problems. But I'm liking this system of corners that we're taking right now because there's variation. We go short, we might go back stick, we might go near post. Yeah, there's loads of variance. Whereas with Berg, again, I don't want to shit on Henning because what he did for us was outstanding in the first 2 years, and I'd say the first few months of this season as well. But it became too predictable. And listen, you saw the shows we've done. We did statistical analysis
the videos
of goals conceded, all of that. Yeah. We could see the problems. So if we could see the problems, imagine what the opponents. Thank you.
Even the opponents, yeah.
Thank you. So
simple stuff.
Yeah, there you go. So and that's it, man. It is what it is. And what do you reckon of today then? Because it's never an easy game to play. I hate playing against these lot. I hate playing them.
Too. They're very tough side.
They're so fucking they're stubborn, man.
Yeah. Jesus, Burnley.
Oye Burnley. Oye Burnley. Fucking hell. So what, you reckon we get the 3 points? I was going to say we're away, but we're actually technically at home because we share the stadium with them.
Yeah, I think we'll win. I don't know. I saw a lot of positives in the last game against Bayern. Only the defense. Their defense. Oh my days. The defense of both goals. Oh my god. We need bro. I don't know what needs to do. What they needs to happen to fix this. I don't know what they're gonna do. To be fair, because bro, the first goal they passed the ball towards the opponent and then they scored. Cut through to our defense, and the second one he was just running through 3 players like it was nothing. So that's not my only issue. Attackingly, I'm seeing a few positives here and there. We are scoring goals.
Look at this guy. He just jumps on with his gym shirt on. Yeah, have you got your dog with you as well?
There.
Where you going?
I'm going home.
Are you going home? He's picking up his car and he's going home. It's a Lego toy. Oh man, that's sweet.
Fucking cunts in the polyclinic.
Really?
Language. There are children watching.
Hey.
Stefanos' brother is watching. He's going to beat the shit out of him if he hears all this language.
Yeah.
Ρε Στέφανε, πώς θα σε πληρώνουν ένα επεισόδιο στο camping?
Camping?
Oh, behave. Behave. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I think we might have something here. He's here.
CAFU!
Yay!
There he is.
Legend.
Oh, he's
Legend.
got technical problems like Roy. I told you we'd deliver. I didn't say that his internet would be great, but we did say that he was going to come on eventually. So, but here he is. Phile, what's going on? Oh.
Hi.
You good?
How you doing, bro? You right?
I tried with phone. I cannot with phone. With the tablet, I was trying here.
Well, it's all right. You're good. You're
internet.
You're here. That's the main thing. You're here. You good? How's things? I ask questions and then the internet goes. I think I must be the jinx. I must be a jinx. Yeah. Chris's internet is slow.
Oh, yeah.
Mine is alright.
At least
it's your internet. It's your internet.
Mine 14.
It's always me. It's always me, isn't it? It's always me. I'm sitting here with 50 gigabyte or 50 megabyte speed. Jess, here you're sitting there with cable net or whatever you've got. my mobile. Yeah.
Go Prime Tel.
Prime Tel.
Yeah.
What was the old one back in the day when you guys had it? You had MTN, didn't you?
LTV. MTN. It was MTN.
MTN. CAFU, you okay there, my friend?
I don't know if CAFU can hear us.
It's very bad. I don't know why. It's not so well. I mean, here in the.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We've got a.
We've got a problem. Can someone tell me what the lineup is? Is it 3-5-2? Is it 4-4-2? What the hell is it?
4-4-2.
4-4-2.
I think. Seeing it now, I think it's 4-2-3-1 or something like that.
4-2-3-1 probably, Chris. I don't think he's going to go 3-5-2 in a game like this. He wants the players to get used to one system.
Yeah.
CAFU, you okay? Oh boy.
Internet's not doing us a favour.
Boys, Thiago's playing today, for Olympiakos.
He's not here.
Who?
Thiago's playing. Thiago starts.
When was the last time he played?
pass. Manrique is playing as well, so that's another player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good. They've got a good team, man. They've got a good team. Olympiakos. They've always been a problem. They've always been a problem for us. I don't know why they take it out on us though. Like, why can't they just pick on someone else? Like, leave us alone, man. Chris, Stefanos said that Olympiakos are like Burnley. Do you agree?
The internet is not.
Well, Olympiakos don't play a 4-4-2, so I can't totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Burnley beat Frank Lampard's Everton. Freaking Sean Dice, legend.
Ginger Mourinho there. Ginger Mourinho.
They're gonna get relegated.
Mourinho.
I hope they get relegated.
Who, Burnley?
No, Everton.
Oh, Everton.
Oh, Everton. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. That'd be
Amazing.
hilarious.
Everton's going to get relegated. Van der Beek's coming back. Ten Hag is coming in. I'm excited.
Get
Oh my God.
Get off the hype train, bro. Get off the hype train. Get off it.
Ten Hag is coming. Your friend Fabrizio confirmed it. It's coming.
Oh, listen, for everyone that is talking about Fabrizio Romano, this guy that likes to plagiarize people's information, yeah? It's common fact that the guy looks at other people's, or should I say, other journalists' material, and he nicks it, and he puts it on his social media where he's got like 5 million followers. So of course that people are going to be,
Yeah.
you know,
They call him the tapping merchant.
tapping merchant. Yeah, he is. He's a thief.
A
Mate.
tapping, a tapping merchant.
That's a thief.
Okay, now.
But yeah, so anyway, as for today's game, how do you guys think it's going to go? Do you see us playing on the front foot from the first minute, or?
I hope so. But on the other side, I think we won't go too hard. I think some key players are going to get some games, and then they're probably going to come out and rest for Wednesday. That's probably. But I don't think Lennon doesn't want to go for the win because that's who he is. He likes to win.
Ray, we need to stay up. We need to stay
No,
up.
don't worry. We're going to stay up.
It's a relegation 6-pointer.
God's sake.
We need to stay up. Lennon needs to do the Great Escape, bruv. Honestly, it's vital. It's absolutely vital. But so when you look at the team lineup, boys, do you think he's got Isle in mind? Because don't forget, there's no Shepa, there's no Lovera, there's no Psati, there's no even Shehu, but we don't know how long Shehu's going to be out for. There's no Lesiaks.
Yeah. Isle is in mind.
Loizu, Kaku on the bench.
Yeah. Asante is playing. Kodiak. Panayotou.
Ernest needs minutes. He needs minutes.
Lovera
Because
Banco.
I think that with Zaharil out for God knows how long, we need pace.
I don't think he's going to be out for too long.
No,
I don't think so. I think we might see him back sooner than we think.
Well, listen. So long as he recovers, I don't want him to be rushed back, Chris. Because
I don't because whenever he rushed back, you get recurrence. You get recurrences, and this is the thing, right? Look, this isn't the Premier League, right? So these players aren't as aren't as athletic as Premier League footballers, right? Yep.
What we also need to take into consideration are the amount of games played in Cyprus, the weather, the climate, obviously, the physicality of this league, because it is a brutal league, man. Some of the challenges that have been made, like if you look at the Apoel game the other day, this is a top-level game, and the challenges they're gaining were naughty. And on top of that, these pitches are terrible, man.
They are.
If you look at the pitch at the Gazibi Dora, right? It's like you can grow patates, man. My mum was talking about Cyprus potatoes today. I'm like, you can grow them at the Gazibi. Do you know what I mean?
Grow patates.
You can. It's a fucking potato field because there's four teams that play in that Yibado, right? Yeah. I mean, the groundsman's got a difficult job enough as it is, right? And then you got the fucking Pope that turns up, and then they trample all over the pitch and they put all those things down. So the surface ain't good enough. The weather in Cyprus isn't. Listen, so this is what I'm saying. Like, if you look at all the pitches throughout Cyprus, there isn't one stadium where I can say their pitch is immaculate. And don't forget, the other thing I will say, a lot of teams adjust their pitch based on their opponents. I'll give you an example.
Really?
Last season when we played IL, right? Which game was it? It was the game when we beat them 2-1 when Loiza scored like, we dropped the shoulder, put it at the back of the net, right?
Yeah, and Sepa scored the penalty.
Bravo.
That game.
Both flanks, they let the grass grow. They cut the pit, they cut the turf, they cut the grass, but it was only through the middle. They left the wings, the flanks, either side, they left them about 5 or 6 millimeters longer than normal, right? Because they knew that when the ball rolls, listen, it's normal. When the ball rolls on a pitch with shorter grass, it rolls quicker. Yeah. When it's on longer grass, the ball rolls slower, right? And it's more difficult. Well, I say more difficult. It puts more pressure on the players when they're running because there's more emphasis and there's more volume on the load and on the running. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all about the studs. And it depends on what blades. If they're wearing studs, and there's a difference between studs and blades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the studs go right into the turf. The blades, not so much. But the blades are more dangerous because if you try and turn, like remember when Ernest did his ACL last season? Yeah, he was wearing blades. He tried to turn on the turf, and the blades didn't get caught in the turf, but he just twisted, and that was it. But then you have some players that have studs, and sometimes the studs get caught in the turf, and then they get their injuries that way. Could be ankles. It's muscular. So
yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? So some clubs they manipulate the pitch depending on their opponent. It happens. It's happened so many times, especially in the Premier League, man. Brighton do it a lot.
Really?
Even the goal mouth. The goal mouth. Look at the goal mouth sometimes. When we're playing some teams, look at the goal mouth. There might be less grass in the goal mouth than there is in the centre circle in certain areas of the pitch. Because some groundsmen are told to manipulate it. It's all gamesmanship, bruv. It happens everywhere. Everywhere.
Fucking hell, man.
I didn't knew that.
Trust me, you'll be looking at surfaces much different now. But yeah, anyway, shall we get predictions in here?
I'm gonna go for. I don't think we're gonna keep a clean sheet, so I think we'll go for.
You have little faith.
I think we'll go for a 1-2 or maybe even a 1-3 because I think the confidence is up there and I think we're able to get goals a bit better at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna continue.
Come on, man! It's Ramadan and we're coming near Easter. Surely we got to have a miracle. Got to have a miracle. Clean sheet.
Let's say scorers.
All right.
I'm gonna go Tim. I'm gonna go Tim again.
Tim.
I have a feeling Ernest might score today.
You know, I thought the same as well. Or maybe Bodeak. Tim and Bodeak.
Yeah. I think Eric.
Yeah.
And I think Thiago will probably score against us.
Do you know what? I think it's. There
you go.
Cool.
To be honest, all I want to see. Okay, obviously I want us to win, but what I want to see is more progress.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more progress. Right now, for me, okay, look, this isn't me being complacent, but we're not going to get relegated, right? It's not going to happen.
Yeah, come on.
Right? So for me, it's all about the performances and it's all about the progress and the way the manager is going to be implementing his system and if it gets through to the players, right? Because if we can see that sign of progress, I'll give you an example, right? I know this is a really, okay, I'm not going to say it's a bad example, but it's a far-fetched example. If you look at Klopp at Liverpool, right, where he came in and he had all these players to you know, he had your Nathaniel Kleins and he had your Lovrens and Skirk.
Jordan Ives.
Jordan Ives, yeah. He had to basically weed out all the shit, the deadwood, and on top of that, implement his playing style, his coaching methods, his training methods to drum it into these players' heads. He brought in the players that he knew would fit into that philosophy, etc., etc. So, you know, what I want to see is an improvement in play, which I don't think we can disagree. That's been happening. We've been playing much better football recently. The players seem to be playing with more aggression. They've been okay. I wouldn't say they've got as much concentration as what they used to because they're still making silly mistakes. But in the final third, the play is much better, and progress is key. So if we're playing better and getting a draw, look, we got 3 draws in the opening 3 games, and people on social media were like, "Oh well, look what difference he's made." Well, he has made the difference. If you've been watching the games, he has been making a difference.
Yep.
It's not his fault we're conceding stupid goals. There's nothing tactically wrong about the goals that we conceded. If you think about it, it wasn't Lennon's tactics that caused us to concede the goals. It was just shit defending. And once we get the players in that can tighten things up at the back, which I'm sure he will, then the issues will go away, you know. And for all we know, next season we might concede keep 16 to 20 clean sheets like we did last season. You don't know. So I think we need to be more patient.
To be fair, I said this today. I think we'll challenge for the league next year if we do the right things. We'll challenge for the league.
Well, did you hear what Henning Berg said in the podcast he did the other day with what's it called? With that guy from that xenophobic guy that doesn't like foreigners, the Man United fan. Yeah, Howson. Do you see him?
No. What do you say?
So
something we didn't discuss.
Well, yeah, did we do it on the podcast there, Chris?
We discussed it, but did he say something that I don't know of?
No. Well, Stefanos doesn't know. Basically, what Henning Berg said was he was talking about his time at Omonia, and it was a very brief Govenda anyway. And he said Omonia's mistake this season was not doing what Man United did before the 99 season. If you remember when United did the treble, that summer they brought in York, Stam and Blomqvist, right? And they weeded out people like Pallister and Bruce and all these other players who perhaps weren't good enough. What Berg probably was alluding to, he said Omonia didn't do what United did. I think what was alluding to was that we let players go, but we didn't bring in the quality that he wanted or he felt was good enough. Now, I don't know if that was a dig at Lavko or the owners or whatever, because as far as we've been made to believe, as was said on Total Green, the manager had final say on the players that were coming in, right? Am I wrong? Or did I mishear what was said on Total Green months ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah? The manager had the decision. So what's happening now? What was Henning Berg trying to say? That it was a certain person's fault, or was it the club's fault in general? Was it his fault? He didn't elaborate on that. So again, there's more questions than answers still.
We don't know. I don't think we'll never know. I don't know. Maybe in some point in the future, but I don't know.
Bro, to be honest, and I know that this is kind of like contradicting what I've just said, what I've been talking about. Does it really matter? And do I care? No, because it's done now. The past is the past.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing else we can possibly do. It's done. You know.
Amen.
The fact is though, the club qualified for the Conference League, and money was made through that competition. Money was made through the Europa League qualifiers. Money was made through the Champions League qualifier, and last season as well. So there is a massive pot to piss in. Do you know what I mean? We say that you don't have a pot to piss in. There is a massive pot to piss in. So I don't know. Hey Don, here we go. Hopefully it's going to work now.
Now it's better.
It's very good. It's very
It's
good.
working now.
Sorry.
No problem.
How is everything?
It's good. We got 15 minutes before we're going to finish it. So the 15 minutes are all yours, Phile. All yours.
Yes, CAFU legend.
Come on.
I will never ever forget that goal in Athens. Never.
Legendary.
Today is very bad. The weather here is not so good. It's raining.
It's raining. It never rains in Portugal. Don't lie. Oh, you didn't hear my joke. It's falling. This isn't good.
Listen,
Oh boy. Where's Chris gone now? Is Chris gone hiding?
Wait a minute. I'm just walking into the
Hang
house.
about. Whoa. Stand 1 minute. Go back outside.
What?
You go back outside now. Go back outside.
What?
What happened?
Are you outside?
Yeah.
Right. Why does it? Do you look like you're at Stefanos' house? Stefano, you go outside now.
1 second.
I'm gonna get sick.
Go on the veranda. Go on your veranda, both of you.
Wait.
I'm not listening.
Same.
Today is not easy.
You're in the same place.
Nah.
You're in the same place.
Maybe we have the same veranda. I don't know.
You're in the same place. Don't lie to me. You're in the same place.
Wait. Look at my place. Look at this. How is it the same?
You're in the same place. I'm not having it. Bullshit.
Here's my dad. Look, CAFU. That's CAFU. Omonia.
God.
Ray, do you know your dad looks like the guy from camping, you know? The mechanic. Your dad looks like the mechanic in camping.
Really?
Yeah, man. Well, I just saw it very briefly. So
Yeah. Does he look like me?
Carlos Semedo.
Mangosen.
Okay.
Mangosen.
Disconnected.
Mangosen.
Ah,
We're having bad luck today, man.
yeah, the internet.
We're having bad luck, embarrassing. But we've had our fun. I was gonna see if he can hang on for another 15 minutes, but it looks like looks like we're having problems here, man. Let's get him on one more time. Let's see.
Hello, little cunt.
CAFU!
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Finally.
Excellent.
Excellent. It's okay.
It's all good. We've got 10 minutes. We've got 10 more minutes, Philip. We give you 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes, no problem.
10 more
it's
minutes.
a pleasure to speak.
Come on.
To speak with you and your and all these guys, huh?
We need to do this again, though. We need to do this again next time. Next time we do this again.
Yeah, for sure. You need to wait with 30 minutes before, because me
100%.
With the ball, I think I'm better with the ball. Or maybe without the ball.
But Philip, have you been? We're good, man. Have you been watching Omonia results this season?
Yeah, I watch.
What do you think of the new manager? Do you think he's going to make a big change, big difference?
For me, what I think is about the more important what I see from the last comments, and some people, okay, they are a little upset because football today, everybody wants results very quickly, you know, and they don't wait for the process, you know. Everything you have time. Maybe you don't win now, but after you will win many times, you know. Like when the moment I was there, and I remembered Apoel, you have more this, you know. Sometimes the people, the fans, they need to wait to believe in the for example, from the president, where are you, where we want to go, you know. This is the point. You need to give time. Like I know this coach, the last coach, he make very good job there. They win the champion, you know. And I think the president and who is the manager of the club, they cannot go with the pressure from outside. They need to give confidence to the president, you know. And today nothing is possible. Sometimes with lucky you can take the result very quickly, but nothing is about lucky. It's where we going. You are seeing, okay, we are losing, but we are building the team, and after we're gonna win many years. And I understand, like for example, me, I'm fans from Omonia. I don't care about who is playing, or I want to win. I don't know, you know. This is the point, you know. And when I see sometimes you go and Omonia have this problem, and it's my time, you have this problem. You have money, but the money don't make you to win the things, you know. And you need, and when you are seeing your Omonia is playing with young boys, you know there, okay, we don't win the championship, but we are fighting there. We are fighting. You are fighting for the 3 positions, and we are building players when I make money, we are make. You know, the team is growing with. I know this is in English. Now we use it too much in the life, like sustainability, something like
sustainability. Yeah.
We need to grow. You know, the
Yeah.
fans need to understand. I understand it's very difficult for the president because they feel the pressure for the fans. It's difficult to decide this. But for me, my opinion, I prefer to lose with young boys from the club. They can lose with players. They come, they only take the men, and after we change another 5. Tomorrow we need to change another 5 players. You understand what I mean? Yeah. And I understand this position is very difficult, but you are building something for win many times. And the team, they pay the salaries, to have building, to put players in the national team, to make everything. And this need time, you know, you need time. Because someone every time is fighting for the title. It's to be thereafter. It's some like some little things will make the difference. I think this is my opinion from football.
The thing is, when Henning Berg got sacked, the results and the performances weren't very good. If the results were bad but the performances were good, we could say, okay, it's a stage, a spell where things aren't going well. We can understand it. But because the team's playing well, results will improve. But we didn't see that. The performances weren't getting better. But now we've got a new manager. It seems that the players are more confident. I'd say they're happier as well. It seems that they're more free to play football. Now, I'm not trying to disrespect Henning Berg, but it was very pragmatic. It was a very, I wouldn't say negative approach, but he was focused on not conceding than being very attack-minded, which, again, I've got no problem with, because if you win games and you win trophies, great. But it just seems that with Lennon, he wants to be in 5th gear from the first whistle. You know, he wants to go from 0 to 100 in a second. Yeah. Now, I don't know whether that's a good thing, because from an entertainment perspective, it's great. You want to watch great football. But if you're conceding the same goals and making the same mistakes defensively, then you need to change things, no?
Yeah, but this is one point is very important in football, for my opinion. It's like this, you know, when the manager come, you know, you don't have big, this is the difference for big team. Don't forget, Omonia is big team. You need to win. This is the point. It's more difficult to work in big team. And listen, I make little compare. You is the players you have now in Omonia is not CAFU from before, because CAFU is fighting. You know, the players now, they need to have success and money. They need to like what they are doing. You know, if they don't like, they don't care. Tomorrow the salary will come, and they don't care. Tomorrow they change. You know, but this generation before me, and this my time, and others old is more, is what they play, they win or lose is the same. Tomorrow they change the team. You understand what I mean? But me, I was worried with, I go in the street and they say you don't play good, and you come here and you are, you know, I have problem with this. Today the players, they change. You need to change the way you see. If the players, they are not happy, the football they are playing, they don't care. They don't fight for you. I think today the football is with the more difficult is to motivate the player. You need to motivate the player to have success, to play good football. You know, the players, they are more important to play good football and then win. Of course, the win, you need to win. You understand what I mean? And some coach, they make this problem. Now imagine, I go to Omonia to coach Omonia. I need to win. I know I need to win. And sometimes I worry because I need to win. You see, I don't win. Everybody say, this guy, I understand this. Before it was the same, now it's more worse. And what the coach start to go forward in the steps. They don't go slowly. And sometimes the things happen because, and football is like this. When you change the coach, change just little mentality, because everybody, we think they will gonna play. But after when they see the team start 11 is the same, the others, the level come down and again. You know, this is the little pressure. Everybody, oh, maybe I want to play, I will show the coach. After when they see they play the same 11, the others, we start to come down. You understand what I mean? This is the point. This change it with, like here in Portugal, we call something, because they have statistics in 90%. When you change the coach, it's nothing special. Sometimes you win 2-3 games and the players start to believe. They are the same players. They are not better. The problem is confidence. Mentality, you understand what I mean? And listen, one thing. To play in Omonia is not easy. It's not for everybody. You understand what I mean? This is the point. And most of the players, what I see now, for many, it's not, and to play the big team, you need to be good. Not normal, very good player, you know? You know, when the very good player you put in the field, it will make it change. And some players, they are there, okay, they make some seasons good and other players, but when they feel the pressure and they cannot improve. For these some players, they are fighting for to be in the league. The another wants to be there to don't go down, and another's to be champion. It's difficult to be champion because they go in the dressing room. Hey, you need to win today. Mm-hmm. And you need to win today. When you win today, you need to play every time. I give you one simple example. When I went there in Omonia, it's very quick. And it was my first game. I come in and I come from January from Germany. I was fit because we make this precision in the winter in Italy, in Turkish. We make in Turkey. I was fit. But when I go there and they say, CAFU, you are ready? I say, I'm flying. I'm flying because I come with 3 times a day. I'm flying. But when I go there and the coach was afraid to put me inside. And I come inside and the first 2 touches I take in the ball, I have 30 years. And I feel the pressure because the fans is too many, you know. And one boss, I come in, I think Kulis Pav is injury in the first half. I didn't warm up good. I go in, my first cross, I make one cross, the ball go down. And I feel the pressure, everybody's looking for me. And I feel the little. And the second ball, I want to control the ball passed under my leg. And I listen, whoa, this the fans. Whoa. I was talk with me. Well, CAFU, what's happened? We are afraid, okay? I was talk with me inside in the field. And finish the first half, and I go inside in the dressing room. The coach speak, the coach was speaking, and ask the coach, can I go little to warm up? I know I need to be fit, warm. And I warm up second half. When I come, I know I'm fine, you know. But you feel the pressure for the fans. Mm-hmm. You know, it's to play the big teams. Sometimes the players does not mean they are not good. But you need to play straight good. Straight, not waiting for something. It's straight. And in this game, after I make goal and I make assist, I win the best player in the field. I don't make nothing special. But, you know, and I come from the big door, you know. But the first 5 minutes, I was, you know, this is the point. This is the point. And to play in Omonia, it's big team. Even you can say in Cyprus, it's big team. And to play big team is not for everybody. You can see. And some players, they can change it.
It's like you said, playing for Omonia isn't for everyone. It isn't for everyone. You need to have a certain level. You need to have a certain level. You need to have the same mentality, a certain mentality. And CAFU, thank you for being on the show with us, man. We'll have you on sometime soon again, and hopefully we'll get the technical problems out of the way.
Sorry, because this internet is.
No, it's not your fault. These things. This is life. It's okay. There are more things important. But thank you again for your time, Filemo, and we'll do it very soon. Yeah.
Thank you,
CAFU.
Thank you. Excellent, Stefano. Thank you very much, Chris. Wrap it up, Filemo.
No, I'm not wrapping anything up. I jumped on after. You got to wrap it up. You did.
All right. Okay.
We've
got like 1 more minute until kickoff. I keep joking that this is the great escape. We need to win to stay up. We're not going to get relegated. I'd say this for now. We're winning the Kipello this season. Pameshila kamu.
Pameshila.